Hi everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Look at the Lakers. They're in second, looking to take over the first spot. And, of course, Denver, a half game back.
And, you know, for the Lakers, they've been taking no prisoners here in the early part of the season. It's been a very fast start and a lot of focus for this group.
Yeah, and it's to no one's surprise. This is a well-run, well-coached organization. They have a strong culture. They're going to be a tough out for anyone.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. We've got Murray. Peyton Watson is out there with Jokic. Then it's Johnson, and it's Jones in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Lakers, Hachimura is the 4 with Ayton playing the 5. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. And it's LeBron in at the 3. Greg, no secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Throw in the fact that both these teams play in the same conference. Yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight.
And look, Ayton is a big body. So when he sets that well-timed screen, it's not easy to quickly get around him.
Jones kicks to Murray. Jones against James. Jokic high post. Last game 26 points, 4 on the clock. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Well, the handles of Jokic are ridiculous for a man of his size.
Doncic outside. LeBron outside. Over Jones. And the call up against Jokic. That is his first foul of the game. Johnson against Reeves. Over Johnson. It's hauled in by Jokic.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with the Lakers head coach. Coach joked that if he focused on a single aspect of stopping Nikola Jokic, he would probably just beat them a different way. Instead, he showed the team 5 video clips, each with a specific failure of guarding Jokic. He's asked his players to prevent those mistakes from happening. Back over to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
In each of his first 7 seasons in the NBA, Coach, DeAndre Ayton has averaged a double-double.
Yeah, Kevin, I think DeAndre Ayton, despite being a former #1 pick, has actually become one of the more underrated big guys in the league. Like, this guy, as you said, is consistent. He gets it done every night, every year, and you can count on him. I like DeAndre Ayton.
And the Lakers have possession. Denver getting their last shot to go. Doncic passes to LeBron. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. James has got 5.
Showing some range, LeBron more than capable of hurting you from deep.
Johnson kicks to Murray. Denver passing it around. Jones, no one around him. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
It's stolen by Watson. Here's Jokic. And get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him. An average of just about 29 points a game.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Yeah, it's always nice to see him drop in a triple early in the game. That'll set him up for success the rest of the way.
Doncic passes to Hachimura. Doncic looking it over. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Murray with it, and Hachimura picks him up defensively. Kicks it out to Jones. Murray against Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. There's the three. The shot will not fall.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Great crossover to get free. He's got 7.
And the total package, James, is so much fun to watch.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Maxi Kleber comes in for Hachimura. Jake LaRavia is checked in for LeBron. And Smart subbed in for Austin Reeves. There's 1:47 left in the first quarter of the game. Hardaway kicks to Johnson. On the wing, Brown. Shot clock at 6. Valanciunas with a screen on Doncic. And it's Brown missing. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, and I think the perimeter game is what helped them in that one. Consistent from out beyond the arc.
Yeah, and what the heck were you supposed to do to stop him? Bucket after bucket from deep. Quite a show.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the game.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
At the line for Los Angeles, Luka Doncic, shooting 1.
The Nuggets trail by 5. 1:02 left in the first quarter. Brown kicks to Hardaway. Back to Brown. 4 on the shot clock. They need this. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Los Angeles leading by 5. Smart on the wing. Pass to LaRavia. Here's Hayes. He's covered by Brown. Here's Doncic. And the jumper is good. Doncic has got 7.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Valanciunas dishes to Hardaway. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Great focus from Hardaway. Draws the foul and completes the play.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. That free throw good from Hardaway. Doncic outside. Kleber sets the screen for Doncic. Launches a 3. That shot, no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Lakers ahead, up 4. And will return shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Taking a look at the Nuggets, we've got Tim Hardaway Jr. Brown out there with Murray. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Holmes in at the 4 slot.
And what makes Murray so valuable? He doesn't just look for himself, he can also create for others.
A premier offense for the Nuggets, but defensively, Stan, there has been some slippage.
Well, they've had to make some tough financial decisions, letting some of their defensive-minded veterans depart in free agency over the years. They got to wonder who will step up, but it often takes young players a little longer at the defensive end.
Here's Holmes following the three by the Lakers. Here's Murray. Lays it up off the glass. Murray's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, Murray is a very good outside shooter, but I think he's at his best when he gets into the paint.
Here's Reeves. Here's LaRavia. And again, Los Angeles with a triple.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
The Nuggets trail by 6. Now Murray. He seems to always find a way to rack up points, currently averaging 24 points a game. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Hayes. Nothing on the board. From deep, Reeves. That shot off the mark. The Nuggets have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Round kicks to Valanciunas. Pass to Murray. Back to Valanciunas. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Cameron Johnson.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Andre Ayton's checked in for Los Angeles. Doncic comes in for Jake LaRavia. Lakers leading by 3. On the wing, Doncic. He's covered by Murray. Beyond the arc. And it's Doncic missing. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they had a good game plan, executed it well, and they didn't let the crowd affect them.
You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defenders.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. And they double up Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Reeves.
Just has lost the feel in terms of scoring here in the second quarter.
And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Johnson, the pass to Watson. And Watson slams it in.
How about that? Flying high to send that one down. And you know what? When you've got the athleticism and explosion of a player like that, bigger guys are still at your mercy. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And we also have seen them continue to fire from deep. With the results they're seeing, you can understand why.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Brown's checked in.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
The Nuggets moving the ball around. Jokic draws the double. Watson for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. LA's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Here's Doncic. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Nuggets have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Brown finds Jokic. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Jokic has got the lead up to 2 now for Denver.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the Lakers with some changes. Hachimura, he's checked in for Hayes. And James subbed in for Austin Reeves. And a switcher also for Denver. Jones checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
The Nuggets shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That one is no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut down to 1 on the bucket from LeBron.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Now, here's Watson. 11 points for him in that last game against Phoenix. Pass to Jokic. Johnson surveying the floor. Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
.58 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Lakers trail by 4. Kicks it out to James. Hachimura setting the pick for LeBron. Pass to Hachimura. 5 on the clock. LeBron playing like a big man inside.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Round the pass to Jokic. 23 seconds left to play in the first half. Good on the bucket. Johnson's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Nuggets.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Brown against Doncic. Ayton inside. Oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Nuggets lead by 2. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Los Angeles.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
Well, right now for the Nuggets, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. All right, fellas, time to discuss what we've seen so far from Nikola Jokic. What a first half he's put in.
He's feeling it, exploiting the gaps in the defense, getting high percentage looks.
Defensively, you have to find a way to seal those gaps because he's making it look too easy.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And so it's the Lakers with it. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that'll be the fourth of this 5-game homestand. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. Hachimura is the 4 with Ayton playing the 5. And it's LeBron in at the 3 slot. That's J.J. Redick 5 as we get into the second half. It's good.
And inside, Luka knows the bucket is there, so he is willing to fight for it.
Johnson outside. It's Jones on the wing. Here's Murray. The Lakers with the rebound. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick of the bag to get where he wants to go.
Murray finds Jones. And here's Jokic. He's covered by Ayton. Here's Doncic. Here's James. And LeBron throws it down.
And once James catches fire, just keep feeding the beast. It is that simple.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Johnson outside. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Watson for 3. They get it back. The second chance effort. Ooh, the touch from Jokic.
Yeah, Jokic, one of the league leaders in offensive rebounding throughout his career.
Stan, you know, you think about the release point on Jokic's outside shot. It's tough to get to.
Yeah, Kevin, it certainly is. And the problem is if you start to come out of your stance to try to get to that shot, Jokic will just pull the ball down and beat you on the drive.
Here's Johnson after Luka Doncic's bucket. And Jones has it in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It doesn't go for him.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
James, a big move by LeBron.
And his handle might be an underrated part of James's game, totally throwing off the defender with that move.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And the Nuggets making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. And a brief look now at who's leading the league in the rebound department. Jokic, number 1.
And guys, his rebounding has taken a lot of pressure off their other bigs. It frees those guys up to contribute in a lot of other ways.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Murray finds Watson. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
You can't give a shooter that kind of look on the perimeter. I don't care who it is.
Now, here's Doncic. 15 points in the game. Pass to Hachimura. Now, Reed. And And he drops it in from the low post. And the Lakers lead by 5.
Reeves has a great ability to finish, and he knows how to work inside.
Watson the screen. And here's Jokic. Over Ayton. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Lakers leading by 5. Ayton a screen on Murray. Doncic passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
A nice release from the pick and roll there from Ayton. And he gets rewarded for it.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. At the crossover. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Ayton.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Nuggets shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. He misses the free throw. And you assemble an all-swagger team. Jamal Murray, Stan, is on that roster.
Well, you're right, Kevin. And look, where players really gain their confidence, their swagger, if you will, in this league is when you play your best on the biggest stages in the playoffs. Jamal Murray has certainly done that. He has earned his swagger.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 15. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
All the officials are all over that one.
It's his first trip to the line.
And from the line, he's knocking it down about 71% of the time, and that's a percentage that needs to go up.
Hayes hits them both. The Nuggets trail by 8. Murray dishes to Watson. Jokic inside. He's covered by Ayton. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 16-6 run. Doncic forcing his way inside. Doncic.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around. And he continues to shoot a perfect percentage. Clearly a big reason why they're up right now.
Pass to Watson. Johnson the screen, takes the 3. Watson's shot is off. Lakers leading by 11. Doncic outside, in the corner, Smart with it. Back to Doncic, just 5 to shoot. For Murray, and another basket for the Lakers.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguardable.
Now here's Hardaway. He's got 6. Murray, no good. Los Angeles has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The defense doesn't want to give Doncic an inch of space inside. That's why he's at the line so much.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
First one falls for him. All free throws good from Doncic.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Hardaway against Smart. Smart with the steal. Pass to Hayes. And here is Doncic. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Lakers on top, up by 15. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Nuggets trail by 15, so on the floor for Denver. We've got Brown, also Jamal Murray out there. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Jonas Valanciunas. It's Najee in at the power forward position.
And you can see the competitiveness in Hardaway Jr.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside, and up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And something else that stands out is how efficient they've been from the mid-range, making the most of their opportunities.
The Lakers making a switch here. Vincent's checked in. And the second free throw, good.
And you got to love a vet like Tim Hardaway Jr. He knows the game well, knows how to go out there and produce for his team.
And he nails the third.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
To the middle, here's Kleba, and Kleba slams it in.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. It's a 14-point game. Outside Hardaway. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got his 5th assist in this one. LA has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Here's Reeves, and again it's the Lakers.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Now here's Murray. Outside Hardaway. And again, Denver with the triple.
Oh, excellent preparation from Hardaway Jr. Primed to attack.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. And the Lakers with some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for Maxi Kleba. Smart comes in for Austin Reeves. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Gabe Vincent. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. And Coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
And it's Doncic missing. The Nuggets trail by 10. Pass to Murray. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Jokic passes to Murray. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
Lakers leading by 8. Doncic outside. With the fadeaway. Vanderbilt the pass to Smart. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Denver's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Took him no time at all on that one.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that run had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
Yeah, look, they've shown great resolve to work their way back into this one, but they're not done yet. They're going to have to grind it out.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
Substitution on court.
The Nuggets trail by 9. Johnson outside. Outside, Jones. Now Jokic. And yeah, it's good.
Great look for Jokic. Listen, we know he can hit the outside shot, but going to Nikola inside is a winning play.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Andre Ayton's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. James checked in for Jake LaRavia. And it's Austin Reeves in for Marcus Smart. Now, here's Doncic. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Now Hachimura jacks up a three, and down goes the three.
So he just finds a teammate.
Here's Murray. Here's Jokic. For three, and there's the three.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
So it's the Lakers now. Denver able to drain the three. LeBron is doubled. Now Ayton. And there's the dunk.
Well, the 7-footer Ayton, when he's this close to the basket, he's looking for the jam.
9-point game. Murray looking around. Now Jokic. Lays it in off the window.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Here's Doncic. Following the basket by Jokic. Buries the deep ball.
Just solid with the jump shot. Hachimura helps your offense in a number of ways. In that case, spacing the floor.
Here's Murray. Does not go in. Doncic with it. 1:10 left here in the fourth quarter. Beyond the arc. Now Ayton. Now Doncic. Hachimura with a screen on Jokic. 5 to shoot. Jokic pulls it down.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Launches it. 3. Good. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And you know what? They're not ready to give up yet. They'll try to intentionally foul if they can get a quick hoop.
Unloads. And he misses the J.
Just tremendous defense right there. Applying the pressure.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Oh, what a finish.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is. Rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Down he goes for 3. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And that's an intentional foul.
Jamal Murray. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Luka Doncic.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Denver calls timeout. 8 seconds left in the game. What's your take, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
Knocks down the three. And so the Lakers take the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it mattered most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
LeBron, you faced a team with some firepower. What do you credit this win to?
Man, that's a team who makes runs, and they just kept knocking down threes, kept matching us. We was trying to get some heavy hands on them, but they do a great job of pushing the pace. You got to get timely stops. You got to make timely shots.
The key is to make the last run, and you guys did. Congrats. Thanks.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Luka Doncic.